I'm looking for a brown Supra with an induction sticker in the front. I'm here to give it the sauce. That was a hell of a fucking race. Hell of a race. That was good shit. We had a mile an hour on him, but I think he treated me as well. That shit was door to door at the end, guys. That was good shit. That's all I want. Fuck yeah, I wish these guys could have been here for that. These guys are amazing people. Family, the little bus drives like a dream, baby. I slept 1 hour last night, making this road trip with my mom, my wife, and my daughter Leilani. Got the Supra in the back. Come on, guys, I can't wait. Car is ready to go. We're gonna give it hell this weekend. Fingers crossed, if everything goes smooth. As long as I go home with a personal best, I'm happy. 790s is always the goal, but a personal best, anything better than an 850, I'm crazy happy with that. So we have a nice tune-up in the car now. We turned the power down some just to get the 60 foots right. Now that I have that better diff, I have to cut better 60s. Nothing less than a 1.3, and even bottom 1.3s is what we're shooting for. High 1.2s would be awesome. So let's see what happens. We stopped at Walmart real quick to make a quick stop, some things that we need, and then we're just a few minutes from the racetrack. See you guys there. There it is, guys. Bradenton Motorsports Park. We're here, baby. Wrap the whole freaking line to get in.
The destination is on your right. Bradenton Motorsports Park.
We just made it in, race family. Look at this baby, JDM from the 90s. Beautiful. Guys, the line to get in was freaking packed. And it's still early. We got here really early to get a good parking spot. And this place is already starting to get packed. It's gonna be a good time for sure. Looking for a brown Supra with an induction sticker in the front. I'm here to give it the sauce. After the 60 foot is on.
This thing is badass.
Guys, it's like 1,000,000 degrees out. I haven't felt it this hot in a long time. I'm registered for the drag racing competition, but I'm going to make a pass down the roll racing event now. Just a quick test and tune, make sure the air fuels are good. Woo! Guys, I'm glad I brought extra shirts. I'm sweating all through this one. It's hot. Alright, just so you guys know what's up, I'm not even going to bother doing a burnout. I'm just gonna roll it out of first gear. My gearing is very long, you guys know that. So I'm gonna roll it out of first gear, do the 1-2 shift, maybe halfway through second gear. I'm gonna flick it to a little bit higher boost.
From TRC?
Yeah. you're trying to analyze every last little thing. All right, so on that pass, the 1-2 shift felt pretty freaking violent. I felt that right away. And then I rode it out in second gear a decent amount. And then I flicked it to a little bit higher boost. I typically don't have to do that. I just didn't want to leave on a higher boost setting. I didn't want it to spin first or second gear. So I flicked it a little higher, and I could have sworn I heard it break up, so I let right out of it. Last week I was out doing some testing, and the car was running a bit lean. I'm wondering if I have a Weldon pump, but I have a booster pump that goes on top of the Weldon. I'm wondering if the booster pump is shot. I heard it break up there, and I quickly looked at the air fuel. It was in the 11s. It shouldn't have been doing that, but just in case, I cut right out of it. So I'll pull the logs and see what the heck they say. But that's just, I mean, that was like a 4-second race. 4 or 5 seconds I was on the throttle. And there's so many things. The computer's data log in the car, and you're data log in the car yourself. It's crazy. But with these cars, you gotta make sure everything is perfect. You don't freaking damage something. We'll go back now and check it out. What up, man?
Yeah, pull it over on the other side.
Yeah, to go again?
Oh, you already?
I want to pull the logs. I already went.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
I don't know. It was like really low boost, like 25 pounds first and second gear, and then when I got it into second, I flicked it to a little bit higher setting. And I heard it break up though. It was like, blah, blah, blah. I heard it break up. I looked down and the air fuels looked fine, but it was breaking up, so I cut out of it. Yeah. Guys, I just walked around the pits. I met a lot of amazing people. I'm here with my boy Smiley.
We're rolling, baby.
I just met James from the Cletus McFarland channel. Great guy. He's here in the axle breaker, baby. Today's gonna go down. He's gonna make a hell of a hit today. I feel it. He's got the bald eagle in the back for good luck. Yeah, this thing is straight savage. Oh, the Kaminsky car is idling. Come on, guys, gonna make a hit. Out here supporting TRC, baby. You guys see that go pit right there? That's how it all started for me, guys. The rush, the passion, the craziness for cars all started from that. When I was 12 years old, my parents got me a go pit. I begged them and begged them. They got me a go pit. And every kid in my neighborhood had go peds, and we all started modifying them from exhaust to carburetors to big engines to spindles, you name it, we did it all. That was a lot of fun. And that translated to then hooking up cars. And here I am in 95-degree weather, burning my ass off, trying to race for a couple seconds down a drag strip. It's crazy. So we're having fun, guys. Meeting a lot of amazing people. Here with family and friends. That's what it's all about. Guys, this is gonna be a fun run. We're going up against Victor Alvarez, owner of Induction Performance. I think he's got something to do with this track as well. And he's driving my good friend Kaminsky's. I can't pronounce their last name, but this Supra I'm going up against has the ATF Speed A340 transmission. And they're the third fastest Supra with this transmission. I've gone in 850, they've gone in 868. So it's gonna be a close race. That car leaves hard as hell, but we have good mile an hour up top. The tune-up that's in the car now is a very soft tune-up up top. It should still go 170, which is higher than they've gone, but we have a lot of power left on the table. I'm just trying to get the 60 foot dialed in, so let's see if we can get the car to leave better than it's been leaving. And every round we'll start giving it more power, more power. If at this event we can run anything better than an 850, we're leaving here happy. Baby steps, baby, baby steps. So freaking hot. Let's go, Toyota parts. Hang in there, baby. Hang in there. I think he treated me as well. That shit was door to door at the end, guys. That was good shit. That's all I want. Fuck yeah, I wish these guys could have been here for that. These guys are amazing people. I don't know who took it. He might have still been in front at the very end by a little bit. But that car is very consistent. They have it dialed in. It does the same thing every single run. Race. That was the best race I've had in a long time. When we got here this morning, I told my wife, I said, I just want to make good hits and have good door-to-door race, like side-by-side race. And that was nice, guys. I think he definitely treated me. I went in second, and the tree came sooner than I expected. I mean, hey, listen, Victor works at the track. He's got that shit figured out. He probably triggered the tree from inside that car. So I'm not buying it. Listen, it was an amazing run. Let's see what happened. Thank you, brother. He went 8.8. Wow, he beat us to the end, guys. He went 8.8 at 155. I went 8.6 at 167. He beat me at the tree. Awesome fucking race. The margin of victory, check this out. I'll tell you guys right now. I wish I had GoPros to capture that on the side. The margin of victory, 0.0489. But I'm happy as hell. First pass. This is a weak ass 60 foot still. We still gotta turn up more. That was there's some raindrops on the windshield now. That was a 143 60 foot. We're gonna give him more power now. He went 135 to the 60 foot. Mark my words, guys. That'll be the last 1.460 foot you see coming from this car. I'm gonna turn this shit up right now. And up top, it was still breaking up. I just didn't want to let out. 167 mile an hour is crap. Even for the tune-up that's in here, that's very weak. It popped a lot. I gotta see what the hell it is. Pull the logs now.
Something break them twice.
No, more than twice. It was and I just stayed in it. All right, let's get it checked out, guys. Guys, I need a fix a flat. I'm gonna ask James. James, do you have a fix a flat? Hole? I got a very small leak in the back. I'm gonna plug it and go. How much is it leaking? Very little. Send it like that?
It'll be alright. Yeah. How much is it leaking?
I'll show you. I mean, in between runs, it went from 20 pounds to like 14. But when you look at it, you wet it, it's like the smallest little leak.
Yeah, you don't bother. Maybe just run 2 more pounds in that tire. And then you can put air in it. Yeah. I'll just run 2 more pounds in that one tire. And then the girl with the pink GTR said that she had
Guys, you guys saw the last run, 860, 167. Car was breaking up top. We just went through the plugs. Looks fine. We made some small adjustments to the tune. 1 second. And now one of the back tires is a very small leak, but I think I found a plug. Let me work on it.
Shoot out drivers!
Let's just draw each other first round.
Come on, that's what I want, baby.
No, that's not what I want.
I gotta get my revenge.
No. Let us meet at the end. Drivers. We got everybody you think? Hold on, let's see. If you're a driver, raise your hand. You should have 17 of them. Come up.
I drop it.
Missing drivers. Okay.
You got one that's broke, I think.
Okay.
They're coming back out. Mike, are you guys bringing the car?
Nice. Give me the buy ride.
Drivers. How many we got? Count them up, Jeff? So, I'm gonna hold my hand up. I'm driving, so.
Your first round calls?
Son of a bitch.
Okay, you're gonna get a card. Red gives you the right lane, black gives you the left lane.
Riley. Meanwhile, my tires over there. Put it at like 30. Put it at like 30.
Joker's gonna get the buy. Joker's the buy.
Joshua Flint, St. Peter, we're going to be Mustang here too. You're the one qualifier.
Joker is the buy road.
Yep.
All right,
Kids first. Kids first. Start picking. Come on, driver, start picking cards. There you go.
They lane first.
Find the person you're racing.
Alright, dame. Got it right.
I'm gonna allow back.
Alright guys, round 1 of elimination. Streetcar class. Going up against a turbo Trans Am. I'm sure that was a record run. There's nothing to be upset about. I had big mile an hour on that car. And that's at 43 pounds, guys. I tuned at 53 and I could turn to 58. But the car was breaking up. Even on that pass, it was breaking up. There's a bad batch of spark plugs going through our town. And I'm convinced that's the shit that I got. Doesn't matter how I gap it, doesn't matter what I do. All the sets that I bought keep doing the same shit. I easily had 10 mile an hour on that car, but it's 60 foot hard as shit. That was for sure our best 60 foot in a long time, but that car is just dialed in, man. We haven't raced this car in such a long time. Damn it, man. I'm sure that was a record, guys. Nothing to be upset about. The car's driving. I'm sure that was better than an 850. But damn it, he beat us to the end by a freaking hair. I'm convinced I had 10 miles on him. Thank you, brother. I won't even see his ticket. I only see mine. 840, guys, at 169. That's a new record. The 60 foot was still not good. 846, so a slight improve. Not good enough. I didn't get a terrible reaction for never doing this. 0.18. 0.18, 60 foot still wasn't there. still didn't 60 right. Why?
169. Se sentía definitivamente más alto.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, and Benja, shit. And Benja, keep in mind, that's what you're leaving everything. All it did was just come out and, dude, imagine put some more on top.
¿Me ha cometido bien?
Don't worry, bro.
No.
Listen, you got 7s in the back, baby. What did I say?
I went 840, but fucking still breaking up. And there's still so much. I just wanted to fucking turn it up, but I don't want to make the breakup worse. So that was bullshit. I still have 10 pounds from where I tuned at. That's 200 wheel less. It went 840, 169. There's so much power left in it. What's happening, my race family? Guys, I sure hope you enjoyed that video. We had a blast at the racetrack. I wanted to kind of end this video out this way so I can fill you guys in on some of the things that maybe went unseen at the racetrack, some changes I want to do for future videos, some parts that I've ordered for the car, just kind of give you guys up to speed on everything that's been happening. We had, again, guys, an awesome time at the racetrack. Anytime we go, you guys know that we're there with family and friends. We love meeting new people that follow the channel or just people that love Supras or want to talk cars with us. We're very passionate for what we do, so we had an amazing time. We met amazing people at that event. Let me see. So the issue we kept having was, at first I was thinking maybe the car was running lean, but the car was blowing spark. So it did that, guys. I went through 3 different sets of plugs. I gapped them down as close as I possibly could. Every run it kept doing it and doing it and doing it. I didn't want to raise the boost any higher and not make the issue any bigger, but I will tell you that in the heat of competition, had I had a scramble button inside of that car, so scramble button is something that you would reach for to add, let's say 5 more pounds of boost or 10 or 15, whatever you preset before the race. So leading up to the race, I'm thinking, you know what? I don't want to make this issue any worse. I don't want to push it. Let's just run a safe 42 pounds of boost, 42, 43 pounds. Guys, but during the heat of the moment, had I had a scramble button under both of those races, I would have held that sucker. The race against the Trans Am, I don't have a scramble button, but what I do have is like a nitrous purge, right? I use nitrous in my setup to just get the turbo up on 2-step and just leave. It turns off much before the 60 foot, but my nitrous purge, instead of just purging the nitrous up into the air for no reason, I figured I would put a nitrous ring in front of my intercooler, and anytime I purge, that cold nitrous air would hit the front of the intercooler and lower the air temps. So against the Trans Am, guys, when I saw he was out in front, that was an elimination round. I reached for that button and I held it all throughout the pass. The car went a personal best at 8.4 at 169 miles an hour. I was happy about the 8.4, but I was upset because I lost by such a small margin, guys. That car left on me so hard. That Trans Am cut he got a 118 60 foot. I went a 144 to the 60 foot. So this man was out. And by the end of the race, we were door to door. He went 159 through the traps. I went 169 through the traps. So that extra mile an hour definitely helped me catch back up, and we were side by side. Some of the things I want to change, a scramble button. Some of the other things I want to do for future videos, I need to add more camera angles. I'm thinking a camera on the side of my helmet so you guys can see what I'm seeing. Maybe cameras on the outside of the car. Both these races were so freaking awesome, door to door, and the only angle you guys had was an angle from the starting line and an angle from inside the car looking at me. You didn't see the actual race. So I have to get better at that. I have to get better at carrying the camera through the pits as I meet people. So many awesome interactions go unseen. I had my boy Smiley with me walking the pits, and we had a crazy funny interaction when we come across James from the Cletus McFarland channel. Smiley goes up to him and says, "Hell yeah, brother." He's like, "Man," he's like, "unless you live under a rock, everyone knows who you guys are." And guys, we're huge fans of that channel. These guys are very relatable. They have a crap load of fun breaking parts and making cars faster. So we always tune into their channel. We love their channel. But that was awesome. During that conversation, James I don't believe he knew me, but he was familiar with my car. He said that he's been watching the car. He's been familiar with the car. I'm gonna quote exactly how he said. He said, since it was slow on that racing channel. So when I started racing 6-7 years ago with my Supra, he remembers my car since then, and he was excited to see it at the track, run a personal best. After the race with the Trans Am, like I was saying, I held that purge button. I don't know if it froze my purge solenoid or what in the world happened, or the purge solenoid just got stuck, but it emptied my nitrous bottle. So once I get back to the pits, you hear me talking with my brother-in-law Manny. I'm talking to Smiley. Victor Alvarez comes over as well. They're congratulating me for going to personal best. And Victor says I can continue to run in the test and tune lines, or I can continue to run the car. So I was happy about that. You'll hear me tell him, I'm like, I want to run this car till something breaks. I wanted to keep pushing it and just keep bettering my time. But shortly after that, I noticed I had no more nitrous. The bottle had emptied. Victor right away went to one of his customers' cars, took a bottle out, offered it to me. But that customer car had a -6 nitrous line. I run a small -4, so the bottle wouldn't screw in place. So the next best thing is I came across James again. This man had like a 6-foot nitrous bottle, filling up all of his smaller bottles that he uses in his 240. He offered to fill our bottle up. I left it there. He put it in ice. I went back to the trailer and I went back to check on him. Guys, I wish I would have recorded this. He tells me the story. He says that after our bottle was already filled up, he goes to close his big 6-foot bottle. He goes to close our bottle. His line, guys, something that had never happened to him before, something I've never seen happen. The line that's connecting the 2 bottles broke, and our bottle just went flying, freaking smacking his trailer, going crazy. The first thing I'm thinking of is I had seen his wife and baby there, and I'm thinking, is your wife okay? Was the baby near all this madness? And he's saying that no one luckily was around it, but he's running after my bottle, feeling bad, trying to like contain it. The bottle has like a puncture hole on the side of it. It's a carbon bottle, so it really gets beat up easy. And he's like, dude, I'll buy you a new bottle. I feel so bad. And I'm thinking, no, all the opposite. I'll pay you for the nitrous I made you waste. Like, thank you for doing that for us. So long story short, we had no more nitrous. We ended up not running anymore. But guys, overall, an amazing time. My overall objective every time I go to these races is to document the day for you guys. I want to make you guys feel like you're part of the day, but I'm still learning this YouTube gig, so I'm getting better as I go. I want to incorporate more cameras, bring the camera around more to really document a lot of the awesome stuff that happens throughout the day. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed that day. A quick update on the car. I ordered new coils, new spark plugs. I'm going to a more race-oriented coil setup. These are the smart coils that go on top of the valve covers. They won't fit inside the little valley anymore, but I think is the way I should go with the kind of power I want to make and currently making. So I ordered that, new plugs. I ordered lightweight brakes for the back guys. I still run a factory twin turbo rear brake setup, so I can't put a 15-inch wheel. Not that I want to right now. My goal is to go 7s on the 17s, but once I do that, on the street, I have zero hopes for traction, guys. On the 17-inch wheel, the car is just roasting them. My car doesn't have any traction control, nothing. It's just, all I do is boost by speed, but even then, these tires just can't handle the power anymore. So after I go 7s on a 17-inch wheel, I do want to go to a 15-inch wheel in the back with the Mickey Thompson Pro radio. So lots of awesome things coming, guys. The new brakes are going to save us 18 pounds in the rear. The coil setup will hopefully get rid of that popping issue and we can turn the boost to 50 plus. We're going to be going back to the dyno soon with the new coils. So guys, stay tuned. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel, enjoying the content. If you guys are, please give it a thumbs up. We're enjoying doing this for you guys. Lots of more things are coming. I just don't want to leak them just yet. So stay tuned, guys. God bless. See you guys soon. Later.